What you mean 70K?
What do you mean? My dad gave it to me.
You made me pay for all this and you got 70K.
You're my boyfriend. Why wouldn't you pay for my things?
We're gonna switch phones. We're gonna switch phones for 60 seconds to see you guys actually.
What I thought was a good choice based on the information that I had. And then everything changed after the I do's.
He gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world. Would you use it?
Yes.
She's just putting up with stuff that you weren't. That's all that is.
Right. Mm-hmm. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
How much money is in your guys' bank account?
I got like 1,200.
Like 70K? Yeah.
70K? What you mean 70K?
What do you mean? My dad gave it to me.
You made me pay for all this and you got 70K.
You're my boyfriend. Why wouldn't you pay for my things?
Well, I mean, if you got 70K, I mean, you should be paying for this.
Yeah, but usually the guy's supposed to pay for the things.
This is a serious problem. Like, I'm not even kidding. I paid for
What are
dinner.
you getting mad at me for?
That was $400.
You're supposed to pay for my...
You got 70K.
You're my boyfriend. You're supposed to pay for my...
Yo, dude, this is actually...
It's not my fault you're broke. How is that my fault?
We're done then.
What do you mean we're done?
We're done then.
If you're gonna scream at me, then leave.
Rightfully so. He did the right thing, right? This guy can't be not even older than like 18, 19, maybe 20. I'll give 20, right? 20-year-old man. Let's stick with that. 20 years old. And he probably has a job making crumbs. The fact he has 1,200 bank account is very good. He's doing better than a lot of Americans, right? But he said he blew 400 on her that night. And she has 70K in her bank account. She probably never bought him a piece of pizza. And she doesn't see how that's a problem. My dad gave it to me. What are you beefing about? A man's supposed to pay. Why do you think soft guy era is a big thing now? You already know our passport bro is a big thing because of stuff like this. But soft guy era actually goes against that stuff too. Like, why do you think that is? You think this guy, after hearing this, is not going to be in a soft guy era? Saying he wants a woman providing half? You're doing right. Because he was doing that, not thinking she has the bag. Why? Because woman won't say anything. They'll keep collecting, and then selecting. Yes, she may very well leave this kid for someone else. She is now, but even if that wouldn't have happened, she probably would have left him.
What, 4 years, 4.5? 4 years?
Mm-hmm.
So you trust him?
Yeah.
Almost 5?
Yeah, you trying to get our phones?
You trust her?
I'm trying to get our phones.
You trust her? Yeah.
You trying to get our phones?
So you're going to put that to the test today?
We're not.
You're going to switch phones?
We're not doing that. Y'all be trying to...
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
Get us. We're having a great day. Why are you trying to make... We're having a great day. We don't need it because I don't need a bad day. We're having a great day. We're having a great day.
We're going to switch phones. We're going to switch phones for 60 seconds to see you guys actually trust each other. We're trying to go for it.
We're really not.
But you're having a good day.
Because, like, we're having a great day.
I say, hold up. Wait a minute.
Now, you see her, right? I know what you guys are thinking. See, guys will sleep. She's wide and all outside. And you think, oh, she faithful. She make me them buttermilk biscuits. They so delicious, scrumptious. Oh, yeah, when I get inside, it's so wet. It's wet. Yeah, it's because she fat.
Hey, no, it ain't her. It was you.
It's you?
Thank you.
Definitely got something to hide.
I just want to know the tea. I have my tea, and it's tasty and refreshing. I'm specifically addressing legalism and religious concepts at large. Okay, he loves God. Well, then if he loves God, then he will do the things that God tells him to do, because A plus B equals C, but that is not the case all the time. And I know anybody who was there when we got engaged, when we started dating, like, I know what I said. I know what I said. And I think I did a lot of convincing of myself because he's a good man. Church, he knows how to pray. Submitting to your husband should not look like him crushing you under his feet. I had no real voice or real advocate in my marriage. Choosing someone solely based on being a nice person is not enough. Just because I understand why you keep doing something does not excuse the fact that you shouldn't do it. Your mental and emotional safety is just as important as everything else. I never wanted to get divorced. That was not a part of my plan. But point where the shame that I carried for the things that I endured inside the marriage far outweighed the shame I knew I'd
What's up with the music?
carry for leaving. Like I said, I made what I thought was a good choice based on the information that I had, and then everything changed after the I do's.
You know, people say, well, if the possibility of divorce is open, it makes you free. It's like, yeah, that's what you want. You want to be free, eh? Really? Really? So you can't predict anything. That's what you're after. It's a vow. And it says, look, I know that you're trouble. Me too. So we won't leave, no matter what happens. Well, that's a hell of a vow, but that's why it's a vow, right? That's why you take it in front of a bunch of people. That's why it's supposed to be a sacred act. It's like, what's the alternative? What's the alternative? Everything is mutable and changeable at any moment. Well, go ahead, you live your life like that and see what you're like when you're 50. Jesus, it's dismal. 2 or 3 divorces, your family's fragmented, you've got no continuity of narrative. It's not good for the kids, not by any stretch of the imagination.
I pray that everyone who watches this will learn from it and will be better and not bitter.
Better or not bitter. She didn't explain one thing that God did. I was waiting to hear like what he did, like the I do's and okay. I think she should have said I don't. That's the only thing she said. He did I do's and this. Okay, she didn't say he's just toxic. That's the thing they use. So now you see what she said? You saying he's toxic? I say you're toxic. That's what I say. You're toxic. You're toxic to him, right? Now you're using Christianity as a flag to wave. Oh, yeah. You weren't doing the right things as a Christian. Wave the flag. How about you talk to him about it? What about patience, long suffering? But you don't understand that part of Christianity, right? You don't understand the walk that Jesus walked with your husband, right? How about you talk to him like how you talking to people online? How about that? No, that's fine. You're not going to do that. Why? Why are you not going to do that? Because you're going to divorce him, take that man's money, and then go be with somebody else and get somebody has less money than you, that has no money, and give it all to them. I know you're saying, Jay, how do you know? That's what most of them are doing, right?
If he gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody in the world, would you use it?
Yes.
Smash Drake.
He know who I'm smashing.
And I'm so proud.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smash Drake.
Why Drake?
Just because I think that he's sexy.
This is why I'm against any chick liking celebrities' pictures. I gotta red flag you. If I see you liking male celebrities' pictures, if every time Odell Beckham drops a picture and you liking it, you the first to like it, I'm red flagging you and I can't fuck with you. You know how many chicks I stopped talking to because I catch you liking celebrities' pics and show you thirsty as fuck and you tired of fuck with a celeb.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less. He looks good and his music is fire. Like he's an idol. Like he's an idol.
I'm an idol too.
He's somebody worth smashing.
See, this is the type of me. I like to play mental traps with chicks. I'll ask you little, let you fuck up the answer, won't tell you if it's right or wrong, and I'll just secretly dock you points and secretly take my motherfucking notes as I analyze.
I'm the same way.
You can't take a chick seriously that's liking every Drake picture, every Odell Beckham picture, top footballers, Instagram that lift weight, faithful to a like this. After this conversation, have side pieces. Cheating is the answer. On top of that, if we don't live together, it's even better. That's why you shouldn't move in with a chick either. Together and we're a couple. After this happened, she would have heard from me less and less and less and less to the point her ass ain't nothing but a distant memory to me, bro.
No. Man, look, should have got told that day, don't call me anymore. And then from there on, it would have been, we don't talk anymore. Like we used to do. You got to go. You're X'd out, right? Now, just the thing. Most women, not most women, but a lot of women think that's okay, right? And how he said he tests women, you got to do the same thing with women from other countries. You got to test them. Like when I was dating, looking for a wife, I was looking for a girl, I did the same thing. I would test women, hey, you know, if you ever need anything, I got you. And then they would ask me for money and I would drop them. Why did I do that? Why did I bait women like that? That's so foul, Jay. I'm talking about the few women that's watching. because as a man, you have to be that way. I'll tell you why. You have so many Filipinas, and not just Filipinas, women from other countries, and women from the country too do it. They do it the most. So don't start with me. Women from the U.S. do it the most, right? But you have women from everywhere that will use you. Oh, I got this problem. I got this. I need some help. And a guy like a sucker will take that and say, okay, you know what? Yeah, maybe I can get some brownie points. No, you can't get no brownie points. That's not going to do you any good. Your money being separated from your wallet is your money being separated from your wallet. Won't do you any good in the long run unless you're with that woman for years and years and years. Then it's like, okay, you don't want to spend the bread. Something wrong with you. You're with her for years. And as a man, I know women everywhere want some kind of value. And I'm going to make sure I provide that, but only for the right one.
If you think the next girl is getting a better version of your ex, she's not. She's just putting up with stuff that you weren't. That's all that is. So if you were with him and you were like, oh, he's not marriage material, or whatever the case may be, whatever it is, and you see them and you're like, oh, you know, maybe I prepared him for her, or whatever you're thinking in your head, I promise you, boo, I would say 8 times out of 10, that's not the case. It's just a new relationship for her. You know how we all delusional in the beginning. That's all it is. This is fresh for her. They probably going through a love bombing phase. All the stuff that you thought for the first 3 months, that's what she's going through. That's all it is. That is not a changed man. That's probably not an improved man. That is just a man that's on to the next. And she's just putting up with stuff that you wouldn't put up with. So don't sit up here and feel bad and think, oh, he's doing stuff for her because he's improved, or she's getting a better version of him. No, she not, boo. She getting the same thing you was getting. So don't feel bad. Don't get jealous. And just know that that person wasn't for you. It makes it easier to move on.
No, you're dead wrong. Now, number one, and this is the main number. There's many reasons why that happens, but I'll tell you why you're wrong, right? A person matures. Sometimes it can be right after you. And also that woman would bring it out of him. Yes, you couldn't bring it out. She did. And also he maybe understood. He reflected and said, okay, this is what I did wrong. I can't do that no more. Or it could be years later. Everybody changes. Everybody changes. A person can be one way today and be totally different tomorrow. Change like that. Why can people do that? Spiritual reasons, mental reasons, right? A man wants to stop something, he can stop. And that's just facts. So with her saying that, and not just a man, a woman can stop something too. But what we find, which is true, when you have so many soul ties, it's dangerous, and that is hard to change. That's why guys a lot of times have to depart. All right.
That's what we do, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Did you see what happened just now? Right? And I just talked about this on a rooftop, right? The guy worked on himself, right? He didn't just go to Colombia and said, I'm going to go out there and find a baddie that's going to do everything for me. The man worked on himself. You see how he went from Chubby Bunny to Slim Jim? He went from Chubby Bunny, Chubby Bubby, then he slapped into a Slim Jim and got slim, right? And she was bad. Now, you turn around and go, how did he do that? His problem wasn't he couldn't talk, right? That's what a lot of people think. Oh, these passport bros, oh, they suckers. They can't talk. They can't walk. They can't do this or that. That's not true, because I just reacted to a video yesterday where there was basketball players in the Denver Nuggets and football players and all these other types of guys that are saying, I need to step outside. Even the Soma Royal Oats, I need to step outside to find a woman that's going to be all about me, right? Why do you think J. Cole had his song Passport Bros? Why is that? Because he goes out of the country, he performs, and he gets women that just want to have a good time. They're not checking the bank account. How much is J. Cole worth? Same reason why the basketball players want to leave, right? Not doing all of that stuff, being all extra, having an attitude for nothing. These women just want your time and they happy. Now think about it. You're a sports player. You leave out and you already have the physical attributes. So women will see that, oh, this guy's tall. They're not thinking about your money. They're thinking about you.
She just wants you for your money. Another brilliant argument from genius haters out there. She just wants you for your money. Like American women don't. Like American women don't divorce their husbands pretty much every day, take them to the cleaners. Right. So if I get with a foreign traditional woman, she's going to go after my money, but I actually get benefits for that. Concept. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. They actually stay married till death. Oh, right. Okay. So I actually get something for my money. We stay married because they don't want to get divorced. And I get to leave all the feminine there in America. Fantastic. Sign me up.
This is exactly why guys leaving. And that's how he went out. He probably already worked on himself and got him a baddie. And more guys want to do it too because they realize
This is the way.
Passport, bro. Cash for no.
it's definitely more to life than dealing with that nonsense back home.